So now we have to get to the other side and talk to Mr. Burns, which is not as easy as it seems. Because of stuff like that. How many times am I going to have to do this? Yep, so the card's a trap. Yep. There's no reason for this to exist beyond just being irritating. Well, you know, the physics seem kind of wrong here. Finally.
Ooh, odds budkins, is it you, Merryweather? Come to haunt me again? I killed you once.
Mr. Burns, it's me, Homer Simpson.
So you're not
Who?
the ghost of my former partner. Whew. Wow, that was... Wow.
Look, I need to get some barrels of radioactive waste to save Springfield from the aliens.
I agree. Illegal aliens are a nuisance.
Not leaf blower aliens, tentacle aliens.
Go. In that case, here's the map to where I buried nuclear waste barrels all over Springfield. And the EPA wanted to fine me. Bleeding heart liberals. I hope they bleed from the heart.
Part 1.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, this has been the fastest way. Alright, let's go.
Let's roll. Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
What was the point of the map if the nuclear waste is just at the power plant? Like, really? Also, we have the same problem as last time in that crashing will mean we lose the barrel and have to go back.
Eat my dust.
The good news is,
Take
this car isn't as hard to control.
so long, suckers.
Ooh. Got really worried there for a second. Transparency effects on that smoke seem kind of off. So yeah, don't go over that ramp at speed or you will probably not be able to make it through the gate.
Eat my dust. Learn to drive, dumbass.
You know, there's an incongruity with
Nothing
how
lasts forever.
destroying stuff gets you money and how much you need money. When
Oh, I wanted a
destroying
peanut.
stuff, crashing into stuff and all that basically brings the hit and run meter up.
Sessions are fleeting. It was like that when I got here.
Come on.
Woohoo! All right.
Oh, thank God they put more time on that.
Hurry up! I'm gonna miss quality network television.
What a hero.
Man, my car is gone, and the ashtray was full of pennies. I need another car fast. Just a few more.
Snake, I need your little bandit.
Wow, imagine me getting carjacked. What a total switcheroo.
Just go.
What'll you do if I don't?
Flip you the bird.
Okay, don't get freaky. Get in.
Okay. So I think
Piece of
I said
cake.
before, I think this is a 3-part mission.
Hey.
And here we really begin to see exactly why that entire section of town is closed off. Because going the other way would be so much faster.
One side, roadhog dude.
Like if that wasn't closed off, it'd be so much faster to get to the power plant.
Oh, like no. Oh, bombs away.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Well, this probably won't be difficult again. Because the AI, like,
That
wow.
Springfield. I've really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
In
See?
your face.
Just that easy. Ooh, close. You know, the hit and run meter goes down so slowly as well. And it stops whenever you hit anything. It goes up and then stops going down for a few seconds.
Whoa, like there's
You know, I complain a
convention in
lot.
town.
But it's not something I enjoy doing anymore. I mean, I used to kind of enjoy complaining, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't really enjoy it much anymore. I want to just enjoy things. I really wish I was enjoying this more. But there's just so much irritating design. And mechanics that aren't as fleshed out as they should be. Topics to save for the credits, I
Totally
guess.
not supposed to happen.
Well,
Oh, no, dude.
okay, if I grab the wrench,
This town is
And
going
then
to
jump.
pay for this.
there we go. I was a little nervous about that. I thought that would go
No.
wrong.
Hey, that's totally
Oh,
not
jeez.
supposed to happen. Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen. Woohoo! Totally awesome, dude. This town is going to pay for this.
Ugh.
It's crashing time.
So we end up at the point where the hit and run meter is actively working against you. Go fast, but don't destroy too much, because then the cops will come and will make you fail the mission. Well, like, how am I supposed to go fast without running into everything? Because not running into everything requires care and precision.
It should be a felony.
Oh, that's not my problem. You know,
Yeah.
the best idea to deal with the hit and run meter. The ghosts have hitboxes.
Oh, that was too easy.
The best idea to deal with hit and run meter would be, like, rather than the pain sprays in Grand Theft Auto, which in themselves are pretty circumstantial anyway. You need to find one before you get busted. Before your vehicle gets destroyed.
Totally awesome.
The badges you can find, the star badges, that will remove
Next time I'll hurt you.
two stars from your wanted level that are scattered around in Grand Theft Auto.
One side, road
If the game had something like that, that glass didn't break even though I went right through it, and got the coins for breaking it.
Chicks
Yeah, like
love
just
it when I
some
do
way to
this.
mitigate the hit and run meter.
I'm going to mess you up. Take that, Springfield.
Like you end up with the case of, with how easily the cops catch you and bust you and just take your money, you end up with a very different case to the way the police chases work in Grand Theft Auto, where the police start coming after you. That can be thrilling and really exhilarating. And like dealing with the cops is one of the most fun things you can do in Grand Theft Auto. But here, since it's just a case of, oh, they need to get close enough to you while you're not going that fast.
All right.
and then they'll just take money and that's it.
Whoa, that was gnarly, dude.
And it essentially just makes the hit and run meter a really irritating mechanic to deal with.
This town is going to pay for this.
Oh, jeez. I regretted that as soon as I jumped.
No.
No, 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 no.
I've
Well, we're almost...
to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
We'll be back after this message from our sponsors.
Distraction.
See what you got here. Does this hurt? Oh! Does this hurt? Oh! Does that tickle? That tickle? You know what's funny? This is my chart. Sometimes it's story time. Oh, you know what's great about these beds? They're mechanical bulls. You have the remote control. Oh, yeah! Up, down.
More pain, more game. Crash is back in his toughest adventure yet, The Wrath of Cortex. It's gonna be just like the good old days, only better. Rated E for everyone.
Hey, you know I'm getting a bad rash. Pinch it, don't pinch it.
Alright, we're back.
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Eat my
Jeez.
nuts.
That wasn't fun.
Sayonara, dude.
Why me?
Yeah, that's twice that a character has floated up, jumped out of the car as it's been destroyed, and then just reappeared on the ground.
Where'd you get that sweet ride?
I bought it with my Social Security. Thank you, Uncle Sucker.
Give me a lift. I gotta save Springfield.
Now you're not gonna sacrifice me for the greater good, are you, son?
We'll see, Dad. We'll see.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is actually the final mission of the
Let's
game.
do this thing.
Let's make the scene.
And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the fighting Hellfish vehicle. Now we're racing? What?
2, 4, 6, 8. You suck. I'm great. Da, da, da.
And again, this
You
this
are
car, it's fast and the handling on it is kind of
Wrong.
boy, am I looking forward to this being over.
Eat my dust eater.
You know, at one point I had an idea of doing like a Simpsons month,
I didn't do
like a
it.
month of Simpsons games.
Hot diggity. Ooh, I still
Well,
my
that didn't
teabag.
work. Yeah, like a month of Simpsons games, which I thought would have been interesting.
Yellow onion.
There's really only 2 Simpsons games I think would work as like the full playthroughs. This and the Simpsons game, which I've mentioned, is on PS3, 360, Xbox, PS3, Xbox 360, PS2, Wii, PSP. Do those, then have like the weekend one-offs again for it.
Please don't tell anybody I did this. Hellfish forever.
I didn't get to play as Grandpa for a level.
Vengeance will be mine. I'm a lean mean.
But like, yeah, I kind of decided against.
Back in my day, we called sandwiches Glad Freddy. They caught
I don't know why it went full hit and run then.
The vibration
And that is actually really irritating if that's actually scripted. Because I don't remember if it is.
Somebody tell me what just happened. Ha! Didn't think the old man had it in him, did you?
Eat my dust. Let's do this thing.
Oh yeah, no, reset me so I have to go around. I'm not getting to the playground in 30 seconds. It's not happening. Yeah, I remember when this game was fun. But yeah, no, I had thoughts of a Simpsons game. And like double up on the weekend one-offs as well, like, because there's a lot of Simpsons games. The problem is most of them are garbage.
2, 4, 6, 8. You suck.
Most of them were garbage at the time they came out. Like, this was fun when I first played it, and
How about them apples?
like, you look on the internet, this is a well-loved game. so many people loved this at the time. I think the problem is, it lived on nostalgia for The Simpsons at the time, and now it lives through nostalgia for itself. And once that wears off, you start to realise how problematic a lot of the design is. But at the time, it was something we really enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. A lot of Simpsons games were not. A lot of Simpsons games came out that were bad from the word go. Like Virtual Bart was never a good game. Bart versus the Space Mutants was never good.
Now my story begins in 19-2. We had to say
The Dickety.
because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20.
Oh, come on, finish that quote. Okay, see if we can do this.
More memories.
So getting the nuclear waste raises the hit and run meter. And then a minute to get to the Springfield Elementary, really? Is that across town? It's a minute to get from one end of the circuit to the other. Yeah, not the circuit. One end of the track to the other.
Alright, I'll work the pedals and you steer. I'll tear you a new cornfield.
Eat my gut. Lousy generic villain.
Yeah, well, Simpsons Wrestling was never good. Simpsons Road Rage is fine, but it's a Crazy Taxi rip-off that isn't as good as Crazy Taxi.
I'm not imagining these guys.
And, you know, see the problem with that.
Oh, come on.
Where did that guy come from?
Stupid Kaiser.
Okay, a minute. And the car's gonna blow up any second now. And the nearest wrench requires me to turn around.
Move it or lose it.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve.
Oh, I'm going to heaven.
Yeah. Thank God. Really thought the crash was gonna knock the barrel off again.
Going to a better place. Ow, my neck.
Where am I gonna put all these?
Like a minute? Really? How did I do this as a kid?
Please don't sue.
There's gotta be some kind of twist that's gonna happen when we get close. There it is.
Sweet merciful McGillicuddy.
Because there's no way you could make it in a minute.
I have road rage and I know how to use it. I blame society. Now that's driving.
Look where you're going.
Ooh, help me, Dr. Zaius.
Alright, we're back. We're about to
Let's go.
deal with getting away from the
Helmet.
alien
Why did
car
I come
again.
here again?
Okay, we just go straight ahead
Oh, I wanted a
while that
peanut.
car's confused.
Nothing lasts forever.
Please don't tell anybody I did this.
In your face.
30 seconds after we lose the car,
Possessions are fleeting.
which suggests if we don't make it this time, the smart idea would be try and lose it closer to the school.
Mikey.
But like, there's no guarantee of where you're gonna lose the car because of the way the AI works.
Ooh, did I do something wrong?
Get out of the way.
Come on, kid, I almost spilled my sundae.
Come on, give me fresh time.
You
Jeez.
should be in Cannonball Run.
Ooh, I spilled my sea bag.
Resident Evil Code Veronica X with bonus Devil May Cry playable demo. Rated M for mature. Only from Capcom.
We finally did it. It took too long.
Mayday, mayday, we're going down.
What a brilliant middle finger to end this game on.
I smell toad.
What a hero.
Eat nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads!
They're effeminate?
Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
Alright, that's not bad.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Oh, don't die, Kang.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for
No,
rescuing us
Kangakono's
all from
died.
that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet.
Again.
And them ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
Did we ever see... Yeah, no, we did see other Kang and
At least our
Kodo
show was a
aliens in the
success.
show.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
Well, at least we don't have to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!
You know, Kang and Kodo's one of my favourite characters in this game. Because they didn't outstay their welcome. That was the Simpsons Hit and Run. A well-loved classic that I honestly...
That guy deserves such a probing. Who are these people? I never saw them during production.
They implement torture and punishment. The other drones scuttle and run at their approach.
What is the difference between an associate producer and a producer anyway?
If you ask me, these humans spent too much time exchanging long protein strands with one another.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed this game as a kid. Maybe it's not aged well. Maybe it wasn't great to begin with, and it was a case of... We all loved this game because it was The Simpsons, and we got to explore Springfield and everything, but...
Currency credits required to build the recreational software.
What do Earthlings do with these green credits?
They are used to control the rationing of essential items like food and toilet seats. If I get another memo from that guy, I swear I'm going to plot.
Like this... It started off as a fun nostalgia trip, and the more I played it, the less fun it was. And... It really is a shame. I wanted to love this game. I did love this game. And going back to it has basically destroyed all those happy memories. I don't know, I mean... Coming off this, my advice for anybody who's watched this far and gone through all the pain is really don't revisit this. If you played this as a kid and you really enjoyed it, don't go back to it. Just remember those happy memories and don't go back to this. If you didn't play this as a kid, don't play this. It's not good. Pamela Hayden, who does she voice? You notice there's no Marcia Wallace, which means that Miss Krabappel wasn't in this game? You look into this.
This one is the alpha male. His sweet odor and brightly colored shirts ensure his dominance.
He'll never know his workers have been slowly poisoning him. I really have no idea what these people did.
Next year, let's use the female for our cross-fertilization initiative.
Ha! She wouldn't give you 10 seconds.
She voices Milhouse, Rod, Jimbo,
I met smarter people in the drunk tank.
and additional voices. She's not counted as part of the voice talent, she's counted as extra voice talent despite voicing
Humans were okay.
fairly regular
This guy was always
characters.
saying, "Don't go there. What a loser." One of of these guys had the creepiest forehead.
I've blown better special effects out of my smell hole.
These people made the, quote, movies in the software. Hopefully not everyone will skip their creations as I did. These humans made me look fat.
Oh, stop it. You're as thin as the day I birthed you.
And these bipeds?
They are the slave underclass, tied to radiation dispensers day and night.
Truly, death is their only release.
This one is most entertaining. I laid my eggs in his brain tissue.
The Earthlings never learned we replaced.
Yeah, there was that one episode, at least one episode, that had more than just Kang and Kodos from their race. The one where they replaced the presidents in the presidential race. Don't blame me, I voted for Kodos. I don't know, I mean, the voice talent's there. The writing is kind of hit and miss. This is, I think, definitely past the point where Simpsons has started going downhill. So the writing, hit and miss, very much. But it came out before we really got to grips with the idea of Simpsons going kind of... This game lives and dies on nostalgia. Nostalgia for The Simpsons, nostalgia for itself. That said, I would have been really interested in seeing a sequel to this. Like, not just at the time, of course I would at the time. But now, like that Did You Know Gaming video that came out that spoke about the cancelled sequel. And the ideas they had for it. Very interesting stuff, and it sounds good. And it's really a shame. Developed by Radical Entertainment, who would go on to develop The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which is a game we'll be getting to at some point because it's a solid game. As far as I remember, hopefully that doesn't change. And went on to do Prototype. Unfortunately, Vivendi Universal, which I think owned Radical at this point, were bought by Activision. And after Prototype 2 didn't sell well enough for Activision, they shut Radical down. So I hope all these people are doing well since then. The way studio shutdowns and layoffs work in the industry is really depressing. I'm glad I never went with my childhood dream of joining the industry. The bonus game we can't access because it's multiplayer. But now we can actually go back and play any of the levels. I mean, we could do that from the beginning anyway. But now we can go back and find all the stuff we wanted. Choose any of the missions. We did all of the missions. Look at that. I like the Halloween aesthetic of the final level, but the nuclear waste bit being basically like over half of the final level is irritating. You know what? There is actually one thing I want to end on. I shouldn't have chosen that bit. Should have chosen just standard level. I want to go to Bart's room, because Bart's room has one of my favourite Halloween bits. But, while we're on the way there, final thoughts. The game hasn't really aged well, and it really is a shame. I'm really disappointed with how I feel about it now, because I love this game. And it's not like other games, like I played Batman Forever as a kid, and enjoyed it for what it was, I guess, but having grown up, I realised that it was garbage. And that is not really disappointing to me, because I guess on some level I always kind of knew it was garbage, but this, I love this, and now I don't. And before I did this playthrough, it was like, you know, Simpsons 1's a great game, I look forward to doing it. And now I've done it, and God, I hope other childhood classics like this don't follow the same thing. But, you know, let's go go into Bart's room. Why can't I get on there? It's the clown bed. The clown bed wasn't actually a Halloween thing. The clown bed was in a standard episode. So that's kind of weird. Actually functioning mirror. I always find it really interesting when there's a working mirror in games. The costume we had to end on. But that's been Simpsons Hit and Run. Like I say, if you enjoyed this game as a kid, don't go back to it. Hold on to the happy nostalgia you have for it, don't go back. But in the meantime, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you made it this far, I apologise for how not enjoyable this was. Really wish it was more enjoyable. Well, how not enjoyable it was for me. The tie is a weird touch. But yeah, next time we do a Simpsons game, it's either going to be a weekend one-off, which I need to bring back, or the Simpsons game on PS3, because I have it on PS3. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all for watching, for making it this far. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care.